All right, y'all, some breaking news coming through. It's been a minute, guys. My apologies, but I'm back. Like I left something. Jeff Stoutland just announced that he is stepping down as the Eagles' offensive line coach and the run game coordinator. Now, by all indication, the Philadelphia Eagles wanted him back, but he decided to step away. I'm gonna get into a little bit of the nuances in a second. Make sure if you're coming through to bang that like button. And here's what he put out maybe about an hour or so ago. I've decided my time coaching with the Eagles has come to an end. When I arrived here in 2013, I did not know what I was signing up for. I quickly learned what the city demands, but more importantly, what it gives back. The past 13 years have been the great privilege of my coaching career. I didn't just work here, I became one of you. Stout out. Now, right after that, the Philadelphia Eagles followed up with their statement that they put out. They put the Philadelphia Eagles thank Jeff Stoutland for his legendary contributions to the game of football at the college and professional level. Stout's influence throughout this football is immense, have helping countless players reach their true potential, including many who have went to earn All-Pro honors and some who develop into future Hall of Fame talents. Lane Johnson, right? His passion for the development of young players set the bar not only for our organization, but the entire National Football League. It's hard to fathom another coach investing more personally and professionally in their players than Jeff Stoutland. Our organization is deeply grateful for Stout's contributions to our team over the last 13 seasons. In addition to helping deliver 3 Super Bowl trips and 2 world championships to the city of Philadelphia, he has been a champion in our community. He has given much of his time to the Eagles Autism Foundation and many of our team philanthropic initiatives. Although he will not be competing with us on game day, he will always be a beloved member of the Eagles family. His impact on the franchise and our community is immeasurable, and it's safe to say he will always be welcome. So Stout out. I have mixed feelings about this one. I really do. A lot of people are, what's up, Damon? A lot of people are lining up, and a lot of people are happy. Our rivals, Stout's gone. The Eagles ain't gonna be able to do this and do that. Here's the nuance to this, right? At some point last year, they said that he was stripped of his, run game coordinator duties. Now, I don't agree with it. It was a bad season. I think much in part to the offensive line, but in my opinion, this is a philosophy switch by the Philadelphia Eagles, right? This is a philosophy, like the way that we remember. If you're the coordinator or something, they just got rid of their offensive coordinator, their running game coordinator, and their pass game coordinator. What's up, Carlos? So what they're telling you is they're switching their philosophy on how they do things. It wasn't good enough last year. The passing game hasn't been good enough for a while, but the running game wasn't good enough last year. And you could blame injuries, you could blame, all that. And I'm not going to say Coach Stout, didn't become a worse coach. This league moves fast, y'all. Things happen very quickly and very rapidly in this league. In my opinion, I feel like the Eagles want to move in a different direction, and they wanted to move in that different direction with Jeff Stoutland, but Stoutland maybe did not want to acquiesce or change the way that he's doing things. Because when you bring in these new coaches in, they have a different type of running scheme, right? A very different type of running scheme than what the Eagles employ. You talk about you see it with San Fran. A lot of the stretch plays, the outside zone plays, kind of even what Chicago does a little bit. With Swift, how they ran the ball down our throat. We didn't really do that like that. We had a simple, we'll do pitches, we'll do inside zones, sometimes outside zone. But I think our running game got stale. And a lot of it definitely was the offensive line. But then you see instances when Bixby came in and he did a little bit better. So it's the tough part of the game. Carlos put, hey, it's part of the game. Turnover happens. We have lots of it here. It sucks, but it is what it is. That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't think it's doom or gloom. I don't think it's over for us, right? Of course, your WIPs and the copycats are going to want to turn this into. I already got people talking about Jalen. It's Jalen's fault. Everything's Jalen's fault, right? But this is a part of it. When something in the National Football League doesn't reach expectation, heads roll. And Stoutland decided to move on, whether he's going to, go to the Giants or this team or that team. That's his prerogative. But my opinion, a lot of changes had to be made because the offense, the way we played, is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And I can see us struggling for a game or two with the running game, but all year long, that's on Jeff Stoutland's shoulders. That's on the offensive line shoulders. He's the coordinator. He's been phenomenal. He's been legendary up until last year. That's just the truth of the matter. This is the National Football League. I'm not going to say the next person they bring in is going to be better, right? But, hey, somebody ready to jump in that position. Where I feel you, Demond. Motherfuckers need to stay off Jalen's nuts. They stay on Jalen's nuts, bro. Jalen. Like, what do you want to do with Jalen? Like, what you want? Is you broken wrist boy or what? You talk about Jalen all day, people. He couldn't coach it. Like, shut up. But no, to get back to it, man, this is something that needs to, eventually was going to happen. Even when you talk about Vic Fangio, that's the eventuality. These guys are pushing 70 years old. They're not going to be coaching forever. Fangio's almost 70. This guy's damn near, 63, 64 years old? At a point in time, you see these younger coaches coming in and taking over the mantle. I'm all for change. I want to change up the way we did things last year. We did too much of the same bullshit, and teams were on it. Everybody knew Saquon was going to get that handoff, right? Everybody knew what we was going to do last year. So this is what the Eagles are saying. We can no longer be predictable. We need to open this shit up. We need to, change something up because we got too much talent on this team for us to be sputtering like we've been sputtering. There's no reason why we shouldn't be in a Super Bowl this year. But we took that L. So, look, love Stoutland. Love him. But I'm not crying, y'all. I'm not crying. Every coach reached its expiration date. Every coach. The best of the best. At some point, even when Andy Reid was here, all the success that he had, it was just time for him to go. Y'all remember that if y'all been around that time. We was winning like crazy with Andy. We couldn't win a big Super Bowl game, and then that year, it was time for him to go. He went on to greener patches and still won. At a point in time, it's going to be time for Nick Sirianni to go. Everybody's going to go, but the logo remains. Jalen will go one day. AJ will go one day, but the logo remains. I don't know about y'all, but I've been watching since Reggie White, Eric Allen, Willie T, Seth Joyner. That's my era I was watching. The early 90s, mid-90s, early 90s. All those guys is gone now. And I've watched the progression till now. So I've seen I remember, Fox, we had to wait till like 11:30, 11:45 to see if the game was going to be a blackout. I come from the era that just hoping that the Eagles played well. Like, we knew they wasn't going to win. We just hoped that they played well enough. But I stayed watching every single game, no matter what. I stayed with it. Then when Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb came in, things began to change. Things change. And they ushered in that winning culture. So we love Jeff Stoutland. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, DeMar, you from the era I'm from. We love Jeff Stoutland. But I want to see this team go back and win. I want 3 rings. And I think that we can do it. I want to see something different next year. And I think we're going to see that. I think we're going to be highly surprised with what we see with this offense next year. I think we are. Because these guys they got a mixture of the Shanahan, McVay tree. The Shanahan McVay trees what these guys is bringing in. Mannion and the Blizzard dude, whatever his name is. That's the philosophy and ideology they're bringing in. I'm with that. I'm with that 100 grand. You know? So, guys, I wasn't gonna be too long. I wanted to drop this quick info. It's a lot of videos that I wanted to do. I gotta get back on it this week. I'm 4 days late. The month has already started. I gotta get back. I want to talk about the Stoutland. I want to talk about a few things. Not Stoutland, Fangio, a couple things, man. I'm gonna talk about a couple things, but I'm gonna get back to it, man. It's been a real busy week, and I operate other channels as well. It's not the only channel that I do. No matter who's here, I'm an Eagles fan. When I get cremated, put me in the Eagles urn for sure. Bury me in the Eagles jersey, baby. I'm bleeding green all day. I'm a bird. I don't want AJ gone, but once he gone, he the op. And this thing about AJ, if he does go, I'm not trading him to the Patriots or the Bills. F that. Come on, bro. I'm not trading him. I'm not. You're going to the fucking New Orleans Saints or somebody like that, or the Raiders. I'm not going to put him in a position where he can go win. No, you're going to help us win or you go die. Fuck that. What are we talking about? Now, if these teams want to give up a ransom, let's do it. You feel me? But I ain't feeling that. How you feel about that? Sending him to a team we could possibly be playing in the Super Bowl? Hell no. Hell no. Where he good? He gone. He gone. If he say he want to go, because that's what it's going to come down to, now you're the enemy. Now we can go back and look at the tapes, and we are going to appreciate you when you retire and all that. But you are the enemy. I don't want you to do good when you play us. As a matter of fact, I want to see you complain and bitch again. And I want to see you lose on some real shit. Same with CJ Gardner-Johnson. Loved him. But I wanted his ass to lose in that game against the Rams. Because the way he talked shit. That day he came to Philly. You know? So that's what it is, y'all. It's a lot of stuff to cover, man. The Super Bowl. This Super Bowl is ass, yo. I haven't watched one bit of coverage from the Super Bowl or the Pro Bowl. Only thing I watched from the Pro Bowl is shit I seen sliding through on Instagram. This Super Bowl is ass. Don't nobody want to see Seattle. I'm gonna still watch it. And the freaking Patriots playing in the Super Bowl, bro. I don't see no coverage. I don't see nothing. Is it just me? Is it just me? Man, yo. Well, that's a dope picture. Looking at these pictures I did earlier. But sure, I rock with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, make sure you guys hit the like on the video, meaning thumbing up the video. And we're gonna keep it pushing, we're gonna keep it rocking. Had to get on here with y'all. It's been too many days. I wanted to do something, I think, yesterday, but I've been working, man, and on my other channels and trying to get that rolling. So not much narrative like last year's Super Bowl. Other channels, hip hop uncensored. Not much narrative like last year's bowl. Yeah, it's no storylines. It's nothing. Like, I mean, I guess maybe because we Eagles fans, but I was all in last year. I was watching everything last year to the point where it was too much. It was I couldn't get to all the content. I was just watching every little thing, the interviews and this and that. And it seemed like the game took forever to get here. But I'm going to tell you what, it was so enjoyable. That first week, I'm glad we didn't have to go right and play the Super Bowl because it was so enjoyable basking in the murder of the Washington Commanders. It was enjoyable just basking in that and hearing them cry and hearing them whine and hearing them bitch and hearing them moan and seeing all the videos that people was posting and all of that. I was just loving that. Didn't y'all remember that, y'all? How good that felt to murder the Commanders like that? Y'all remember that? Like, we're not too removed from that. Let's get back to that, man. It's the off season after this week. We're gonna get into who we need to sign and all of that, but I'm not in a rush to really talk crazy. Like, I'm gonna react when the shit happens, but it's like whoever got that green on, we going to war with. And if you on the other team, you the op. That's how I feel about it. I don't give a fuck who you are. You the op. That's my thoughts, guys. It's been 15 minutes. Thumb up the video. I really appreciate y'all. And again, I'll be back. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. 1,500 subscribers. We moving up the ladder. Black Ball Sports Podcast. You can find us everywhere. And I appreciate y'all. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Jeff Stoutland stepping down from the Philadelphia Eagles. We out of here. Peace.